Bendix Home Appliances, a division of AFCO, the famous name of the world's finest automatic washers and dryers, presents the exciting television game, The Name's the Same. Now, let's meet our panel of famous names. Co-author of the Broadway hit Guys and Dolls, Abe Burrows. Famous radio and television actress, Joan Alexander. Famous radio and television personality and master of ceremonies of his own quiz show, Winner Take All, Bill Cullen. And your host and moderator, another famous name, Robert Q. Lewis.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to The Name's the Same, and a very special welcome to our guests, members of the American Legion. We're glad to have you with us tonight. Tonight, once again, you're going to meet some people who have very famous names. Names the same as famous celebrities and well-known places and things that we all know. And tonight, as always, it's up to our trio of sometimes experts to determine those contestants' names by a process of cross-examination. To start things off, let's meet our first guest with a famous name. Right down there. We have the phone book all ready for you, young man. Where are you from?
From Woburn, Massachusetts.
From where, Massachusetts?
Woburn.
Woburn. All right. And I suppose you go to school out there, do you?
Yes.
All right, sir. Now, true, of course, that you have a famous name, and if you don't mind, from now on, I'll refer to you as Master X, just so we don't give away your name by accident. Is that all right?
That's all right.
The rules are all right. You feel happy? You're comfortable on that phone book? All right. Now, let's let our home audience see this gentleman's famous name. All right, panel, once again, it's up to you to cross-examine Master X to see if you can find out what his famous name is. You're competing with one another to see who guesses his name first. The losers pay. You've got 10 questions apiece. The panelist who guesses the name correctly keeps his or her money, and the losers make out checks for $25 apiece. All right, Master X, you may answer yes or no as if you were the famous person whose name you bear, right? Let's start this round with Bill Cullen.
All right. Are you a man?
Yes.
Are you in show business?
Yes.
Are you an actor?
Yes.
As such. Are you in the movies?
Yes.
Are you a leading man?
Yes.
Oh, there's 7,000 leading men. Let's see. Are you very handsome?
Yes.
I wonder how he says no. All right, go on, Bill.
Do you have any outstanding physical characteristic or any part about you that is more known than others?
Well, of course, almost every actor has some outstanding physical characteristics, some identifying. This gentleman would have identifying physical characteristics, yes.
Like a big nose or something?
Or something.
Thanks. Are you known for anything beside acting? I mean, any philanthropy or hobby or...
I would say, gentleman has hobbies, I'd say.
I pass to the gentleman on my right.
Dr. Burrows.
Well, the laughter that came out about when you said, has he got anything outside? Is this fellow what is known as a love boat? It's a phrase I just coined. Explain to the gentleman from Massachusetts.
Love boat means...
Love boat is...
How old are you?
10.
10? He don't know yet. Like sort of a Romeo dashing... Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's a fellow. A love boat is a fellow who's a teacher's pet with young teachers. He is a love boat. Has this man been mixed up with members of the opposite sex a good deal?
Yes. This gentleman, yes.
Now, who do I know? That could be an awful lot of guys. Is this fella play in pictures which are dashing adventure pictures where, you know...
What would you say, Master X?
I wouldn't know.
Yes, as a matter of fact...
I mean, does he concentrate on, dueling and killing the guys and chopping heads
He's
off?
a good one, isn't he, Master X? Generally, a very good one, yes.
But I mean, I'm talking specifically of adventure pictures.
I'm going to give you a specific yes.
Right.
Not at all.
Is he connected with any particular studio?
He may have been, Abe. I don't really know. I think he may still be, yes.
Is it Warner Brothers?
I believe so.
Is this man, does he have an Irish name?
Does he?
Are you, at your age, Errol Flynn?
Errol, young man, do you have any girlfriends?
Yes.
You have, huh? Atta boy. All right, now over there, Joan, Alexander, and Bill Cullen are writing out checks for $25. Errol, I'll ask you to go over there and get your checks, and thanks from Bendix Home Appliances for playing the names the same. Nice to have you on the show. All right, now let's meet our next guest with a famous name. May I ask where are you from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, lovely. And what do you do?
I'm a clerical assistant for the Pratt Library.
A clerical assistant for the Pratt Library. Well, very nice. Now we know you've got a famous name, and we're all anxious to take a look at it. Let's let our home viewers see this lady's famous name. Battle, you remember? Look out now. You remember how we play our game? You each have 10 questions to which Miss X will answer yes or no. Use as many or as few at a time as you like. If you run out of questions, you lose and pay Miss X your check for $25. Joni, you start. Joni Alexander.
Are you living?
Yes.
Have you appeared in movies?
Yes.
Do you look anything like this person whose name you bear?
No.
No.
No? Throughout the country, are you noted for any one thing that you do especially well?
No.
No? Well, then, are you the outdoor type?
Yes. Yes, very definitely. Yes.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Do you play active roles?
Yes, very active. Wouldn't you say, Miss X?
Yes.
I would say that, yes, indeed.
Do you have red hair?
I beg your pardon?
Do you have red hair?
Red hair?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm on the wrong tack then. I pass.
Bill?
No red hair. Are you a brunette?
No.
No.
Well, I'm going to go along on the assumption that you're a blonde then. Not knowing any bald-headed ladies at the moment. Would your figure be easily recognized by most of us American men?
Would most American men recognize the figure? I think they certainly would. Yes, sirree. You're getting along just fine.
Have you been seen here and there and everywhere with a lot of different boyfriends, things like that?
Yes.
Yes, sirree. That's just fine.
Comes the big question now. Has your picture ever appeared prominently on a calendar?
Sure. Right you are.
Has this been a picture of,
You pass?
say, no. Has this been a picture of, say, all of you? From the song.
I don't know what you mean by that, Bill. You'll have to be more explicit.
In this picture...
I hope you got a good lawyer, kid.
During the course of in this picture, would you say that you were wearing a lot of clothes?
A lot of clothes?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
Were you recently photographed in Ciro's Dancing with Joe DiMaggio?
No.
Well, that's a very interesting question. No, I'm afraid not. Maybe
Now I do pass to my old friend Abe Burrows.
All right, old friend Abe Burrows.
Let's pull ourselves together here now. Nobody asked, are you a woman?
Am I a woman? No.
You're not a woman. I might as well throw you not. Are you a man?
No.
No. Are you a fictional creation?
No. No.
Are you a thing?
No.
No.
Are you anything at all?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean, no, what I mean is what you are, is it a state of being or is it something? Is it something?
It is very definitely something, Abe, and you've covered almost every category and left out one.
Children. Animals.
Animals.
Oh,
right.
you're an animal.
Right.
Yes.
You're an animal, huh? Are you a domestic animal?
No.
Well, at times. Perhaps I better qualify.
I don't mean that. I mean, are you a part of the category which is generally known?
No.
As like dogs, cats?
No.
In our house, we had goats.
That figures.
So, I'm talking about normally something you could go over and pet on the head.
Well, that in some cases, very definitely.
No, in your regular condition. I don't mean after being trained.
What is your regular condition? Yeah, I would say not in the normal course of events.
Are you a two-legged animal?
No.
That does at least
Abe, you've got three
4, and
questions.
5.
You've got 3 questions.
All right. I
just want
used
you to
up
know,
2
Lee.
legs.
I
I
just
used
want
up
you
2 legs, all right? That makes a point. Are you, I pass.
All right, Joni.
Are you a wild animal?
At times.
Basically, yes. Basically.
Basically,
well,
yes.
not wild, ferocious wild, but...
Just wild.
Are you seen at the zoo?
Yes.
I imagine so.
Are you,
You have 1 question, darling.
Well, how many has he got?
He has
I'll
4.
let him.
All
I'll
right,
let
Bill,
him do
go
it.
ahead.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I wasn't thinking that. If you're not a wild, are you common in the United States? I mean, are you found in the United States as your native habitat? What?
Yes?
Are you smaller than a dog?
Yes.
As opposed to larger than a dog?
Well, they're pretty small dogs, but I guess you're thinking about medium-sized dogs.
Medium-sized
We'd
dog,
say yes.
Are you the kind of an animal that might very well have a black stripe up your back? White stripe.
No, let's keep it rolling. You have 1 question, Bill. No, I'm afraid not.
All right, I'll take a chance. I pass.
That's a good chance. Go on,
Are
Abe.
you an animal that belongs... I know one girl's name that might fit. Are you an animal that belongs to the family we call rodent?
Yes.
We did have a fellow named Peter Rabbit. Now, there's a girl's name. Is your second name Rabbit?
Yes.
Is your first name Bunny?
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. Bunny, you go on over to Joni and to Billy.
Bob,
and pick
instead of money, we're going to give her lettuce.
All right, we got a lot of letters for you. $50 worth from Joan and Bill. And, of course, you just go on over there and collect it. Thanks so much from Bendix Home Appliances for playing the names the same.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you. Now we come to the portion of the show we call I'd Like to Be. And here to play I'd Like to Be with us is the distinguished actor of stage and screen, Sir Cedric Hardwicke. Nice to see you, sir. Please sit down. Will you join me, sir? Pleasure. Nice to see you again. Well, now, before the program, Cedric told us who he would like to be, just in fun, of course. Panel, naturally, you all know who he is, so we've got to get some I'd like to be personality for this gentleman. Well, now, we have that personality for you in just a moment. I'm afraid I was discussing old times with Sir Cedric, but I know when you talk about a Bendix, man, I'm with you. Well, now we're set to play I'd Like to Be. Our panel's going to try to determine who it is Sir Cedric Hardwicke would like to be. Let's let our home audience see that famous name. Panel, the rules remain the same. The loser's checks will go to Sir Cedric Hardwicke's favorite charity. Let's start this round off with Abe Burrows. Abe?
Hello?
Abe.
Now, let's see, this fellow you want to be, Sir Cedric.
Who says it's a fellow?
Oh.
Atta boy.
What do you mean, atta boy? All right.
He was trying to,
This fellow you want to be, let me take the first question. The fellow you want to be, is it a fellow?
Yes.
Does he have more hair than you and I?
Yes. I could say something there, but I won't.
I could, too. Is he an actor?
No.
I pass.
Is he real? Is he a real person?
To many people, yes. I'm afraid
No?
I'll accept that. I will accept that, yes.
I like the way
many
you
people,
these questions.
He is real to many people.
Real to
well,
many-
would you say that he is also a fictional character?
Yes.
Is he a very impressive character, like you?
Not as impressive as I am.
He is impressive.
Oh, yes.
Is he the hero of a book or a play?
He would be the hero of, yes, he would.
something.
Oh, yes, he would, yes.
A pass. Let Bill ask the question.
This hero, we talked before about Earl Flynn being Abu's adventure. Is he a swashbuckling type of fellow, would you say?
Yes, I suppose he would be, yes. Yes,
Is-
he could swashbuckle if it was necessary.
Is he the kind
You
of
don't
fellow...
swash a buckle, you buckle a swash.
In England,
Well, I mean,
All
in
right.
Britain, they swash a buckle.
All right.
Righto. This fellow, would you find him here, is this fellow American? Even though he is fictional, I mean, is he American fictional character?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well,
yes.
that has never really been established, but I suppose so. All right, go ahead.
I'm willing to concede that. We'll
Thank you, sir. Is he a Westerner? Is he like Hopalong Cassidy, or is he is he a Westerner?
No, not necessarily, no.
Is he, by any chance, another type of adventurer like an explorer or a traveler or something like that?
Oh, yes, he has the wanderlust, oh, yes.
The things he does, are they possible? Could you possibly do the thing? Could anyone do what he does?
Well, not anyone, no.
I mean, anyone at all?
No, I don't think so.
Are you possibly Superman, sir?
No, I'll try.
Flash Gordon?
Oh, no.
What's the older one? It's been there.
The older one.
No, not Space.
Now, don't.
Buck Rogers?
Very good, Bill. Very good deduction. Abe, Joan, write out your checks for $25. So, Cedric, I'll ask you to go over there and pick up your checks for your favorite charity, and thanks from Bendix for playing Names the Same. Nice to see you, Bill.
The first time you ever got paid by a girl.
I understand that Sir Cedric is touring once again in the production of Don Juan in Heck. And now let's meet our next guest with a famous name. My name is Robert Q. Lewis. Please don't tell me yours. Oh, well, later you can. Tell us, if you please, where you're from.
Washington, D.C.
Good for you. And you have some friends up there. Your occupation?
Housewife.
Housewife. Good. Well, before we play our game, let's let our audience see this lady's famous name. And this is this lady's name. Our legal experts have checked its authenticity. Let's let our panel go to work on you. You remember our rules, panel, and Miss X. I think you've been watching the show. Fine. May I tell you this? Abe. May I tell you this before we start? Miss X's name represents an experience. Now, with that bit of help, let's start off with Joan Alexander.
The voice of experience.
Well, since I'm the voice of experience, is this an experience that I might have had? Yes?
Yes.
Could I have this experience more than once?
Yes.
Yes?
I could. Mm-hmm. Does somebody have to pay for this experience?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes?
Is it ever unpleasant?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I suppose yes.
Well, would you say then that it could be even frightening to some people?
Yes.
You sound as if you knew. Is Mr. X watching? Go right ahead.
Are policemen ever involved in this experience?
Yes.
Would you say then that this experience could often be the result of carelessness?
I don't think
No.
Oh, it couldn't be?
We'll continue the question.
Kill the umpire!
The answer is no.
Well, I was thinking of an auto wreck. Oh, I guess it isn't that.
A what?
An auto wreck,
Auto
a
wreck?
collision.
No.
Well, then I'll pass.
All right, Miss Cullen.
Is this experience ever the result of an accident of any kind?
There's not an auto wreck. You're the... I would say no.
In other words, this is the kind of a thing that doesn't happen to you accidentally. You actually have to plan this event. Is that right? It's something that you plan to have happen.
Very definitely, yes.
Is this the kind of an experience that people, although they know it's going to happen to them, try to put off for as long as they possibly can?
Yes.
Yes.
Are doctors and nurses ever involved in this experience in any way?
Yes.
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 Does it usually, when you have this experience, is it usually acceptable that you must first have an anesthetic? Or,
No, Bill.
Well, that blows my atonsillectomy theory
You
sky
have
high.
30 seconds left.
Dr. Burroughs.
Is this something that has to be done by two people?
Oh, yes.
Is it an act of physical contact?
Not necessarily.
I mean, like an embrace or something like that.
No.
I mean, it's not in that area. Is it, therefore, if it's two people, is it part of some kind of a joining together, something legal?
That is correct, Abe, and I
It is.
quickly...
Is it in a wedding?
A wedding is right. All right. Hey, just a minute, Please sit down a moment. I just want to say that I said something very nasty when we said something about unpleasantness, and I said, was Mr. X watching? And I'm sure that yours is a very happy home, and I beg your pardon for bringing that up. Well, now, I want you to go over there. This is a wedding. Mrs. Wedding, I'd like you... What is your husband's first name?
Presley.
Presley Wedding. Wedding. Joan, Bill, write out your checks, and thank you so much from Bendix for playing the names the same. Nice to meet you. We'll be back in a moment, folks, tell you how our panel did and a little bit about next week's show. Now let's have a little accounting. Bill Cullen, when you make your report.
Well, Bob, I lost $75, but I'm going to use what I saved to come down and see you at the Steel Pier in Atlantic City over the weekend.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Oh, teacher's pet.
Yeah. Joan Alexander, how about you?
I lost $100, but it was worth it because I saw Buck Rogers become Sir Buck Rogers. Good night, everybody.
Hey, Burroughs, how about you?
I lost $25. I'm the first man in history to ever make a quarter out of a wedding. Good night, everybody.
Good night, panel. I think you did rather well tonight. Real well. So long, folks, for Bendix washers, dryers, and ironers. The panel and I will see you again next week on The Name's the Same, which will be brought to you by C.A. Swanson and Son.
People are winning on GSN.
When I found out that I won, the first thing I did was kiss her because she had won the week before.
Let me check these bonus numbers. And I'm like, I won!
I keep checking, and yes, all the numbers are correct.
I was like, no way.
50, I said, all right.
Oh, yeah, I won. Called my mom and I said, Mom, I got $50.
Bingo America, tomorrow at 7 p.m., 6 Central, only on GSN.
You just go on gsn.com/bingo, and you print out your cards. It's easy as that.